What's up, Stovetop? It is us here again with Tamale once again. Isn't that nice?
Oh yeah.
It's nice. We have me, Taco, and Tamale here, and this video is going to be a little different for we are doing a tier list. We do a podcast, so we like to talk a lot, and we all play a lot of games, so like, why not do a tier list of one of our favorite games? Oh, videos. There we go. So, first of all, I would like to ask you guys to please like the video if you like it, subscribe for more, and make sure to share it to help grow our viewers so that way you help us stay motivated, help us get bigger, all that sort of thing. And make sure you to leave a comment in the suggestions for a suggestion of what we should do, what you liked about the video, all that sort of stuff. But other than that, I think if you guys are ready, we can get started.
Of course.
Okay, so the first game
I'll think about it.
Oh, okay.
Shut your dirty mouth.
Fight me, Tamale.
Oh, you know I like it.
Dark Souls fight.
I know you will.
1v1 in Dark Souls.
Oh, he would lose.
I'll win.
Oh, yeah, my freed
I've been
sights
playing that
turned into
since
a
I came out the
Beyblade.
womb.
Really? My freed sights
Mhm.
beg to differ. Freeze trap you. Stun lock. Where you moving? Nowhere.
Fortnite
Jump
1v1.
off a cliff before I win. Okay, we were doing something.
Anyway, so this tier list is specific. It is the Call of Duty games because all three of us, I'm pretty sure, grew up on Call of Duty. I know me and Taco
yeah.
played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 back when I wasn't really good at games.
Oh yeah, I was playing it this morning.
But yeah, we played a lot of these games, so we just had to do a tier list on these. And I'd say we'll start with, I guess we'll just go in order. You guys can see the screen, right?
Yes.
So the first one we have is Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, this game came out bad. I had some pretty bad reviews from what I know. I mean, I'll say it's decent. It had some decent gameplay. It's pretty much definitely a Call of Duty game, but I didn't really care for it that much.
Yeah, I think it was a Call of Duty game in the generic sense of running around and shooting things. The only thing I really enjoyed about it was the extinction portion, the
alien zombies mode type thing.
Zombies, yeah, that thing.
I like that. I did a bit of it. I never really got too far into it. I played it on the PS3.
I think that's all I did.
What about you, Taco?
Me personally, I like the game. I like the multiplayer. The multiplayer was really fun for me, but otherwise, it was an alright game. I feel like they could have done better with the graphics and, well, at the time with the graphics, and could have done a better story. But
yeah, the story I'll admit this.
I'll say that I kind of did enjoy the campaign.
The campaign had some good like gameplay aspects to it. Like the gameplay was pretty fun. The story itself was all right, but just the whole make of it really wasn't a vibe to me. If I'm gonna be truly honest, I gotta say it's either C or D.
I could agree with you on that.
I would give it a C, in my opinion.
I'm okay with that.
I'll be okay with it. It gave me some. I spent some hours into it. That means like I've actually enjoyed it a little bit, so I'll give it a C. Okay. Oh, and we're going from S all the way to trash. If it doesn't belong on this tier list, it's trash. Like it's absolutely garbage. It shouldn't exist. And we're not like other YouTubers that go full in depth on like the companies and stuff. We're just here based on our experience with the game. That's pretty much all it is for us. World War II, I personally didn't play. I've seen some gameplay, but I've never actually played it. People told me it wasn't too good though.
It was choppy. It was a little less generic, but it was more the movement that was difficult for me, I think. One thing I did like about it was it had the idea where, you know, if you get shot with a gun, you're going down. I guess I played it, but only like a medium tier amount.
I can say that what I liked about it is the fact that they took it with guns from that time. That was one of my favorite parts, is that it took the old school guns into the game. That's probably really the only thing I've noticed that I really cared for about this. But other than that, this game's pretty much been the same as the other games.
I don't know. To me, it was more of like a Battlefield game than a Call of Duty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, okay. My opinion, I loved the game. The only thing I did not like about it was their multiplayer. The multiplayer was still fun, but their motion blur was a little too strong for
Right, that's what I was
multiplayer.
Yeah.
saying.
For campaign, they actually didn't use as much of that motion blur, which was super nice. I love the campaign because it's a super, super good story. It was like any other Call of Duty and their stories, but just older time.
Exactly.
So
I enjoyed that portion of it too.
so I feel I don't think it should be up to a B. I don't think it's my opinion. I don't think it's better than Ghosts. I mean, I guess that could be one thing with a tier list. Like you put it in C, it does, or B, it doesn't mean it's better. But me personally, I think it's a C.
I could see it as a C too. I'll leave it up
I
to
could see it
Taco
as
though.
a B. I could see it as a B, but there's a majority of a C, and because of the motion blur for multiplayer, I would say let's just keep it at that C.
Yes. If we were to break through, campaign was really good, from what I'm hearing. So I think that's
Yes.
what brings it up to where it's at. Like I'd say, like if we're just talking about the campaign, it could be up to an A or B. But like with the multiplayer and whatever else it has, I think that's what brings it down. So
There has been pretty much. There has been a quite amount of like glitches in there as well.
so
I'm
with,
pretty sure
like
they fixed it by now, but at the time,
Call of Duty Ghosts, it had an all right campaign, but a little better multiplayer. World War II had a all right, kind of bad multiplayer, but decent,
a phenomenal. I
good.
feel like it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
campaign.
I
Okay.
liked the campaign. It wasn't bad.
So would you guys agree that that campaign's good enough to bring it up to a B? Like I haven't played it, so I'm not gonna put full
I don't
into
know.
it.
It's difficult because I'm stuck in between B and C right now. I think personally, there were portions of it that I did enjoy, but I don't feel like you had as much freedom in the multiplayer or campaign as you would have in, say, like even Black Ops, because like you had to have a required skill set or everything, and
What we could do is we could wait with this one, do a few others, and then come back to it to see, like, based on the other games, if that's what you guys want to
okay.
do.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good idea because that one's kind of hard to choose.
So let's go to just Modern Warfare 1, the first ever one, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Me, I like the campaign. Multiplayer was alright. It was an older game for sure. I'd say it's definitely better than Ghost. My opinion.
Yes, an oldie but a goodie.
Oh yeah.
I
It's an
think
oldie but goodie.
B would be a viable option for it. A would be stretching it a little. Oh well, S would be stretching it.
S is like our absolute favorite game. A is like an insanely good game. B is like just good game.
Yes.
I believe it'd be a B in my opinion because I mean also it's an older game. I get it, but when I played it, it had such a good story. I mean, it's obviously the original.
Exactly.
And
Like this is something you grew up with.
Yeah, and I liked it, so I'll give it honestly an A or a B.
Yeah, so we'll just average it. We'll go B because we definitely have some others that are better, like Modern Warfare 2. I think we all know where this is going.
Oh yeah, all the way to the top.
This is probably the best of the Modern Warfare games. The new one's really good too, but this one is what we played with on our couch with our buddies.
Nostalgic.
The campaign was good. The multiplayer was good. The 1v1s were good. Like a lot of the new stuff is based off this game.
Special Ops was amazing.
Oh yeah.
I think I enjoyed Special Ops the best.
And the whole point of working your levels up in order to unlock new weapons is really cool.
And being able to do it offline too, because at that point, like, not many people could like go online, but I enjoyed it. It was amazing.
That was my favorite game growing up.
Oh yeah.
It was like once that came out, started playing it. I was playing that game for like 1,000 hours a week or more, just because how much I love playing it.
Is there 1,000 hours in a week?
Nope.
That's just how much he's played it, bro.
I was playing it in his sleep, and sleep dreams go
Playing
forever.
it in my sleep, dog. It was so much fun.
So
dude.
I'm jumping through different versions of Call of Duty just to like change it up a bit so it's not all the same. So we're gonna go into Black Ops 1.
Oh, I think that it's an S2, if not A. To be honest,
Saying A.
I'm gonna say A just because of the fact that yes, it's really good, but there's definitely some things it could have improved on. But like the zombies, are really good. Really like the zombies. The multiplayer was good.
An hour ago.
Yeah, the multiplayer is good. I mean, there's some stuff that it could have, but again, it's also an old game, but it's also a really good game.
It brought Nuketown to the franchise. It's nostalgic.
Yes,
okay, we're back in. So we're all agreeing on A then?
Yeah.
I believe A would be good.
Okay, we'll jump into Black Ops 2. Just gonna set that there.
S-tier.
The reason why I wanted Black Ops 1 to be A tier because I knew for a fact that Black Ops 2 will definitely overrank it. Everything about Black Ops 2, I believe, is really good.
Oh, hold on.
Call me old-fashioned, but Black Ops 1, I believe, was better. I know there was more of an online craze for Black Ops 2. It was more widely renowned, but to be honest, I think just the amount of things that Black Ops brought to the table, because I think Black Ops would be just shortly after Call of Duty 2. It might not have been able to overshadow it, but the zombies, it was nostalgic for me.
Yeah, what I think about this, see, Black Ops, as good as it is, I think Black Ops 2 took the whole concept of Black Ops 1, but made it better with what it had. So I think it's like a more beefed up Black Ops 1. That's why I think it's like a better one, because I definitely play a lot more zombies on there. The multiplayer had some really cool maps, definitely a bunch of upgrades. It was a newer game, so obviously it had like better mechanics, and the campaign just amazing. Like this is what set it off, but I feel like this took this but beefed it up, made it better. That's just what I think.
I see it.
So we could
I think
we could all mutually agree with A, but do we think Black Ops 2 is in the same lines as Modern Warfare 2?
To be honest, I don't think so.
I'm down to move it to A. Like I definitely enjoyed.
I think if you guys can convince me that it's an S, but I'm saying like I don't like there's a gap between Call of Duty 2 and Black Ops 2. You might have been more of an upgrade, but like think about for the time. Because by the time Black Ops 2 came out, didn't Modern Warfare 3 was out by then?
No. Modern Warfare 3 came a little later. Like, actually, quite a bit later. Not by much. I don't know. Just in my opinion, I loved Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
super nice, super fun game
I do see what you're saying.
I think I can agree with S. I just think there is a little bit of difference between.
See, the thing with this tier list, it's all three of us mutually trying to agree to this. So like maybe like one of us thinks, for example, maybe one game's S and the other one thinks it's trash. We can work our way in the middle. So I understand completely what you're saying, because like I'm talking about how it's like a more polished version. But when you think about it, yeah, this started everything off. It is what made this game what it is.
But
so
I am like that is less of an argument for me. It's more as can Black Ops 2 compare to Call of Duty 2?
This is something that I will agree to put in A, because yes, this is definitely upgraded and definitely had a lot more into it, but this is what made it that way. And I played both of these equally, so I am down to keep it at an A.
I feel like they both should be S tier.
We could do that too. I definitely played.
I feel like they both should.
I mean,
they're both different genres, but in the same category. We both love them like worth a passion.
Yo.
We all have grown up on them for the longest
Yeah,
time.
for
We've all
sure.
had the best experiences with it. I
That's
feel like
true.
it
Yeah,
And
it's
should
true.
both be S tier.
I will say that while I do love Black Ops 1, I can see how it is. The Black Ops 2 is an upgraded version. They had very great storylines when it came to zombies. They had uh, great campaign continuation of Black Ops 1. And of course, the multiplayer. Everybody loved the multiplayer because it kind of was, I
Yeah,
could sit on hijacked for a little while.
the reason I like these games better than like Black Ops 3 is because these two work together. So these two pretty much, you could almost have them in one bundle because they work together. Like their stories co-align, their multiplayer is aligned. A lot of it's the same. This is definitely has more nostalgic. This definitely has a better taste. So I mean, I'm down to bring it up to an S because I grew up on Black Ops a lot more than Modern Warfare, and I just loved Modern Warfare. So I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down to put them both to S too.
I could say that that's cool. Yeah.
Me personally, they're both an S to me. They've always have been and always will be.
Yeah, I definitely play Black Ops 2 a lot more, so that could be why I'm leaning towards that. But I definitely think Black Ops 1 is just as good, or if not better, than Black Ops 2. But like I said, I think they both kind of go together. So I'm definitely down to bring it to an S if that's what you guys think the same.
I think that's a viable option.
I feel like it.
We could definitely move them later if we bust into some different opinions. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and go to Black Ops 3. Okay. So I didn't. A lot of people really loved it. They think it's way better than a lot of the other games. But the whole thing that they went from a cool storyline to something way different and, to be honest, kind of dumb. I mean, it's really cool to have all the mobile and be able to do all these cool different things, but I really didn't like what they did with it. They jumped it from a cool storyline from like modern to a little bit older times and busted all the way to the future without no in between. And it just made no sense to me.
I agree.
So to be honest, I'd put it to D. If not C, it'll be a D for me.
No, max D, minimum
D.
trash.
Should
D.
we just go D then? I think it's definitely a Call of Duty game. It did its thing. I did put some hours into it. I played it a bunch, so I'll put it as a D.
I think you should go to Black Ops 4 now.
Yeah, Black Ops 4. I liked it better than
complete trash.
I liked it
to be honest.
I liked it better than 3 because it's multiplayer, but I hate it as a Call of Duty game. I am down to put it to trash.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like 4.
At all.
It's trash.
For one, they have a sort of campaign with the specialists, but that's not a Call of Duty campaign. This is not.
No.
The only Call of Duty thing about it is the multiplayer and shoot, run, and gun.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I enjoyed playing it. I won't say that, but as a Call of Duty game, it's just trash to me. So we might as well go to Modern Warfare 3. So we did 1 is B, S is for 2. What do we think of 3? I think that, well, the storyline held up.
B.
Yeah,
it could be B.
The storyline held up. The multiplayer was pretty good. I didn't play enough of it to really make as big of impact in my opinion, but I think B would definitely be pretty close.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree as also.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm leaning more towards B, but I think even A would be a viable option, not because of the gameplay wise, but I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Modern Warfare 3 came out, there were people lining up outside the doors, and it brought a huge wave of, togetherness in the gaming community. If you weren't because you can go all over the place, and if there's any Call of Duty player who does put things up on his room, there's most likely going to be a Modern Warfare 3 poster up. I'm not going to say as nostalgic as like Call of Duty 2, but Modern Warfare 3, it was like, even if the game wasn't the best, it was the community that was good about it, I think.
Yeah, I'll be down in a minute.
I agree with
I can't
you.
eat no more. There's like 15 minutes.
Well, you just talking about that, honestly.
Yeah, I'll be
I
down
guess
here
I
soon.
didn't really think about it that way. If we were to thinking about that way, I would say it's either in that A or B area.
So
mainly in that A.
So this is taken more for our like personal experience with the game and how well it did for us and say the community. But I didn't do much with Modern Warfare 3, but what I did do with it is about the same as the first game. So I'm at a strong B. I'm at a strong B for that.
Yeah, I can agree.
Oh, I agree.
So
But
Call of Duty World at War, very strong
It was
on the
the
zombies.
beginning of zombies, I think.
Very strong on the zombies. Don't remember much of the campaign. I know it was decent. Multiplayer was decent, but I played it specifically for zombies.
Yeah. Me too. That's pretty much all I played in it. I can remember glitching the ray gun into the campaign. That's about it.
So do we feel we had enough of a good time with it to call it an A, or do you guys think it should be lower?
C.
High B, low C. I guess it was good. But it was one-sided for mainly zombies. It wasn't best campaign, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, so like with these, do we think we played it just as well with like Call of Duty Ghost? It was definitely a one-sided, more towards multiplayer for like what we thought of it being good, and this is like more towards zombies. So maybe these two could probably be C. Yeah. Or we can, if we think we had just as much of a good time with this game overall, not just zombies, but overall, with these two, we can keep it at a B. I'm down for either, but I'm leaning more towards C though.
I'm leaning more towards C. I mean, I had fun with it, but I didn't have as much fun with it with the normal campaign. I had more fun with the zombies.
What do you think, Tamale?
Tamale just died. I don't know what happened.
He got the Dark Souls "you died" thing in front of him. I guess we'll keep that there until he gets... Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I think my phone overheated for a second. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so we're leaning towards C.
Yeah, I think C works.
Okay, now we'll go Advanced Warfare. Okay, these Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare I didn't play much, but Advanced Warfare I know like it was all right for the multiplayer. Didn't do much of the campaign, and it's about much as of an experience I had with it.
I think C would be. It's a very generic thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty standard. Would be like the name for it.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Okay, Infinite Warfare. I hated this game. I really did.
I hated the multiplayer version of it, to be honest, but I had some good times in the zombies. I liked the flashback to the 80s type thing in zombies. That's honestly the only good thing I could say about it. I would be fine with the D to C.
Yeah, I think for me, I'd put it in trash. C, middle would be D. Like I didn't play zombies, so I didn't know much, but I played like a lot of multiplayer. I really hated the weapons because it just made no sense to me. The whole like mobile thing, just like the Black Ops 3 did, I'm not a big fan of. I didn't play zombies or the campaign, but I think from what I know that the campaign and zombies would be enough to bring it up to a D for me.
I think D works.
Same. I didn't really play it as much, so.
Yeah. I played multiplayer first, and that really killed the game for me. Like I said, I didn't play zombies or a campaign, but from like what I've seen from online and like what you're saying, that's pretty good. I'm down. I'll keep it as a D. So now we're at World War II again. I think definitely with all these games, it's higher than a D. I think
you move everything from B to A, from C to B, and put that
in C.
A C. if
Yeah.
that is okay with everybody else.
I feel
I
definitely.
agree.
I definitely feel
I
that.
agree with that.
Boom, because I definitely think it's better than these games. Because me personally
Yes.
didn't like them. This game's absolute trash. These games, they were pretty good. We vibed with them. They're pretty one-sided. They're pretty standard. This game's a little below standard. These games are really good,
little bit.
and these games are amazing.
Yeah.
So, is this our
Then
final?
again, to our viewers, these are just in our opinions.
Yeah,
You guys may think
we
differently.
definitely want to heavily clarify that these are based on our own personal experiences, and they're all averaged out between all of us. So that way, it's sort of fair to all of us, rather than, because I'm sure if we all did different ones by ourselves, it'd look different. But like we averaged it out to make it equal for all of us, since it's a group game we're doing right now. But you guys think this is final for us?
I would say so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I'll recollect this whole thing real quick. So for our S tier, our absolute favorite games in the Call of Duty franchise would be Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Definitely the best games in the series, in our opinion, based on our experience. In the A section, we have Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 3. These games are really good, set off. They released very well. They had good aspects to the game, and they were just straight up good games. In our opinion, again, because a lot of like the nerds will be like, no, technically, and it's like, okay, this is just based on our gameplay experience and what we think. B, we have Ghost, World at War, and Advanced Warfare. They're good, but they're average. That's why they get a B. Definitely in the B section. That makes a lot of sense. World War II, it was decent. It had a lot of technical issues, and we believe it is below standard. D, these games, there's some parts in there we like, but it's not great, in our opinion. There's some decent parts in there, but we really didn't like it. And Black Ops 4, absolute trash, completely ruined the Call of Duty whole thing that they had, in our opinion. Like Black Ops 1 and 2, amazing. They had good storylines connecting to one another, and then that happened. So, and in this list, we don't have Cold War or Modern Warfare. In my opinion, the regular Modern Warfare would be an A, and in my opinion, Cold War, I didn't play much of it, but that would also be A or B, in my opinion.
I feel that. I agree with that. A or B for either one of them.
All right, Tamale, what do you think about Cold War and Modern Warfare for the tier list?
Cold War and Modern Warfare. I think Modern Warfare with the whole whatever it's called, the free version.
Oh, the Warzone?
Yeah, Warzone. I think it's really cool because it gives everybody the ability to connect with Call of Duty for free. It can push to let people play a type of multiplayer, and I think it's really good. I think it could be either A or B.
Yep.
To be honest, Cold War is about the same, but like I said, I don't like the multiplayer for it. But the zombies is hitting strong, and it's super fun when you're able to customize your weapons, use any weapon you want, upgrade it to however much you want it to be upgraded to. You know, there's tons of camos. It's Call of Duty Cold War really gives you freedom to do almost anything that you want in Call of Duty, I think.
I think Cold War brings a lot of like the old school nostalgic like feel of the game, because you're taking this game and you're kind of, they've drifted backwards in time, because not only because it's Cold War, but like the whole gaming aspect of the game is like how it used to be. Like
exactly.
So we'd say that one would be an A.
Because like they had the zombies, definitely. Like zombies could be A or S.
It's a continuation of World at War. The zombies, the Die Machina map,
the story
is a continuation of it.
The story continued on like the Call of Duty games did, and like they should. They didn't do this bull crap. They brought it back to what it used to be and what it should be.
Exactly.
And I have really high respect for that. In Modern Warfare,
yes, I do too.
Modern Warfare regularly, they don't have zombies, which I don't think Modern Warfare ever had zombies. But
nope, they never did.
They kept it fully realistic like they used to. Like it looks really good. The gameplay is fun. Definitely had a lot of hours in there. The campaign is really good, in my opinion. Like it's definitely very realistic. So I put them both at A, maybe B. That's my final opinion.
I would say both A.
Yeah, I could say A. A works for me. Just because I do think it's togetherness in the whole community of gaming, and also the fact of, you got so much freedom to do all the things you wanted, but I think one couldn't work without the other, which is why it could never be S tier. But I think A is a reasonable option.
Yeah, and there you have it.
I agree with that.
That's our final opinion. And if you guys missed it, we're putting Modern Warfare and Cold War, that's not on this list, at A. That is our decision on that. So that is our final tier list, and that's pretty much all we have for the video. If you haven't already, make sure you watch the podcast that we just put last Wednesday. It'll be up in the card on top. It'll probably be in the end screen and the outro. And if you haven't seen our outro, you might want to keep watching because that it's pretty good. But yeah, I just want to say thanks you guys for watching, and again, make sure you like, subscribe for sure, help us grow the channel by sharing and commenting any suggestions you have or any tier lists you want us to do. Like I've seen stuff like other games, I've seen like foods, that whatever it may be, but this is definitely something I'd like to do again because we could definitely get some good conversations. We get to know each other a little bit better based on experiences, and we just all around have a lot of fun, I guess. But other than that, you guys have anything left to say?
Like, subscribe, and share, like always.
Discord.
Which
I don't know.
Discord do you want to put out? Or do you want to wait?
Just wait. I just
Okay.
want to say Discord.
We'll just say there's a Discord coming soon for any viewers that actually want to like engage with us or maybe even do a video with us, whatever it may be. But other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. This has been Burrito.
Taco.
I'm hot as tamale.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.